Hello, how are you kids? Today's story title, The Curious Case of Professor Whiskers. Once upon a time in the quaint town of Willowbrook, there lived an eccentric and enigmatic scientist named Professor Bartholomew Whiskers, with wild tufts of white hair, round spectacles perched on his nose, and a lab coat splattered with mysterious substances. He was a sight to behold. Professor Whiskers was renowned for his groundbreaking inventions and scientific discoveries, but his most fascinating creation was a talking cat named Newton. Newton was no ordinary feline. He possessed the ability to communicate with humans and had a remarkable intellect. His mastery over language and keen curiosity made him an ideal companion for Professor Whiskers in his pursuit of knowledge. Together, they would spend endless hours conducting experiments and exploring the mysteries of the universe. One bright morning, as the sun's rays kissed the town awake, a letter arrived at the doorstep of Professor Whiskers' laboratory. The letter bore the seal of the Royal Academy of Science, and its contents invited the professor and Newton to present their latest research at a prestigious conference. Excited about this opportunity, Professor Whiskers and Newton hurriedly packed their bags and set off for the bustling city. The conference was a grand affair, with scientists from all over the world gathered to share their groundbreaking work. Professor Whiskers and Newton were the talk of the town, and their presentation on the quantum transmutator, a device capable of transforming ordinary objects into gold, captivated the audience. Among the attendees was the envious and cunning Dr. Percival Stern, a rival scientist who had always been jealous of Professor Whiskers' success. As the conference progressed, Dr. Stern's envy reached new heights, and he devised a devious plan to discredit his rival. Sneaking into Professor Whiskers' laboratory, Dr. Stern stole the blueprints of the quantum transmutator and fled, leaving behind a trail of destruction. When Professor Whiskers discovered the theft, he was heartbroken. The quantum transmutator was his life's work, and without it, he feared that his reputation would be ruined. Newton, however, was not one to be discouraged easily. Using his sharp wit and resourceful nature, he suggested that they set out on a quest to recover the stolen blueprints. Together, the duo embarked on a thrilling adventure, following a series of clues left behind by Dr. Stern. Their journey took them through dense forests, ancient ruins, and treacherous mountains. Along the way, they encountered strange creatures and solved perplexing riddles that tested their intelligence and courage. As they got closer to Dr. Stern's lair, the challenges intensified. With each obstacle, Professor Whiskers and Newton grew more determined to reclaim the blueprints and expose Dr. Stern's deceitful ways. Finally, after days of relentless pursuit, they cornered Dr. Stern in a hidden underground laboratory. He was startled by their sudden appearance but refused to give up the blueprints. The two sides engaged in a battle of wits, with Newton using his eloquence to persuade Dr. Stern to do the right thing. Touched by Newton's words and the bond between the professor and his feline friend, Dr. Stern had a change of heart. He handed over the stolen blueprints and admitted his jealousy and wrongdoing. Professor Whiskers forgave him, explaining that science should be about collaboration and discovery, not competition. Back at the Royal Academy of Science, Professor Whiskers and Newton received a hero's welcome. Their bravery and ingenuity were celebrated, and they were hailed as exemplars of scientific ethics and camaraderie. The curious case of Professor Whiskers and Newton became a legend, inspiring generations of scientists to value cooperation over rivalry. The quantum transmutator was completed, and its applications brought immense benefits to society. From that day forward, Professor Whiskers and Newton remained inseparable, continuing their adventures and uncovering the secrets of the universe. Their story became a beacon of hope, reminding everyone that with curiosity, compassion, and a loyal companion, anything was possible. And so, they lived happily ever after, unraveling the mysteries of science and sharing their knowledge with the world.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.